possible swing copter hours. Hi. I kid you not, I accidentally replaced my, well, I didn't accidentally do it, but I replaced my song files with the Klopstep remix thing, and I was just unable to play anything because it was like, I was too lazy to change it back, right? So like, I ended up uninstalling GD just so I would replace that file. Oh. After this thing. It's existed for 20 seconds, it's already too difficult. Hey, Demonics wanna decorate. After Cosmic Cyclone, you're unemployed anyway. Epic funny joke moment. I am so good at jokes, guys. I'm not taking a break from anything, I'm just like, I'm too lazy to genuinely play levels. Like, I've just lost all motivation to play levels. That's literally all that's happened. So, I'm just gonna wait for it to return, and then I'm gonna go play levels again. Yeah, that's about right. God damn it. Yeah, see? IQ 2000 play, let's go. I'm just gonna get rid of everything, it all sucks. I'm so bad at building. I'm just gonna leave it, like, open. Boom. Up, 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 up. You're supposed to stay. You're not supposed to stay. You're supposed to stay. You two are supposed to stay. You're all supposed to stay. You're not supposed to stay. This is not supposed to stay. This and this. This and this. Except that last spike. Boom. I mean, there's no legit first victor of after Karabat yet. Like, Sonics didn't do it legit, he bypassed it. And like, even if you say, oh, but then it's like still semi-legit, well, there's two people that have beaten it before Sonics with bypass, so he's still not first. Except like one of them fucking nerfed the living shit out of the level for no reason. Even though like he was completely capable of beating the level, and the other I don't even know if he's legit. So like, Sonics could be the first victor for all I know, but I don't really care. couldn't really learn after Catabat in like a couple of minutes if I took my time. Maybe I'll beat it someday if I'll be like, if I'll feel like it. Like I've beaten after, I've beaten Catabat like a couple of times by now because of when I was trying to beat after Catabat. But like overall, still not feeling it. Yellowster had a chance. He's definitely not gonna beat it. Molzy did not drop Tartarus, and it would be kind of difficult for a person to drop a level when they're not verifying, don't you think so? You could have given up on it, not really dropped it. I mean, they say he's taking a break. He's not taking a break. He like practically plays every single day. He just doesn't stream that much. Like, people would genuinely need to ask him to stream, and even then, like, he probably wouldn't stream just because of that. Because, like, you're just being annoying if you ask people to stream. Okay. If anybody here has any knowledge of geometry, yes, in 3 dimensions, right? I have a question. What is the angle between 2 points that, or rather, what is the angle of the 2 vectors meeting up in the centroid of a tetrahedron? Like, the answer is 109.5 degrees, obviously, for anybody that already knows the answer. Or if you want to be smart for a second, it's 109.4712 degrees. If you think you're smart, yeah, get wrecked. But like, I keep on like doing it with numbers, and I always end up with a result of like 106.4 or something like that, and it really annoys me because I'm like, yeah, hello, this is like, I'm literally like less than like 3 degrees away from the answer, and it always ends up being a little bit too high. So like, I was wondering if anybody would know what the fuck I'm doing wrong. Like, I pretty much have the points. Like, I know for a fact that the points are correctly placed, but I'm not sure if I made the vectors correctly, because getting the points is much easier than like actually getting the vectors. Wow, I actually passed the swing copter from there. Demonics, I'm also at high school level math. It's just called, you know, geometry in 3-dimensional space. You know, that's like standard high school level math with like a little bit of extra strings pulled, but yeah, high school level math. Anyway, it really annoys me because I'm always like 3 degrees off, and like, you don't understand how painful that is. Like, I spent like, I think I have like 3 pages just filled with like the calculations just to get the fucking angles and like everything like set up so it wouldn't be like, oh yeah, here's like 7 degrees instead of 109, and now it's like 106, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, I did not die. Let's go. Pass the ship first try. I mean, I still have 2 years of high school. We didn't really learn this in 2nd grade. It's just that, I mean, I just took like what I generally knew and tried solving it that way. Plus minus whatever I learned in free time, but we're not talking about all of that. I really want to nerf these jumps. They're like so homosexual. I'm nerfing these jumps. They're like triple gay. Like, I swear, they're like the equivalent of being like homosexual and getting hit by a fucking car. Who's gonna decorate this? I'm gonna redecorate it. Let's go. Second time's the charm, am I right or am I right? No. No, this is nowhere near it there. Let's go, I'm just gonna nerf all of these jumps, they all suck anyway. All of these jumps are just poo jumps and they don't function 90% of the time. What's the texture pack? I don't know, man. I uploaded like a video with both of my texture packs, just like go check. I think it's this first one. Yeah, it's the first one. Plus the trail, which is from the second one, but yeah, it's on its own. Yeah, I'm in third year now. I literally haven't been in school for like a week yet. Did you seriously just call it Sonic's texture pack when it's literally mine? What the fuck, bro? It's literally my texture pack. Are you fucking kidding me? You're a fucking... I think it would have been an even bigger brain moment if you called it fucking combined texture pack because he used it before Sonic's. Yeah. Yeah, that's big brain moment right there. I'm gonna pop that spike. Joe, I literally asked you yesterday, but you didn't even reply. I was like, hey, would you be willing to give me a log for a graveyard? And you just don't reply on me on Discord at all. So I was like, okay, I'll just give somebody for Fisherman then. Like, bro. I traded somebody something for Fisherman. So like, now I have a Fisherman. Bro, you literally like, you have trade tokens yet, but then you like don't fucking answer me when I am like, hey, would you like take? Bro, excuse me, but like, literally messaged you. I was like, would you like to take this graveyard? And you just like don't reply at all. Like, John, I literally messaged you 30 times in the last 2 days. And you like notice everything but that? Are you, bro, you stupid. Fuck. You got 5.2. See, John, this is why I read messages you sent me like 7 years ago, so I know you didn't accidentally send me something and I missed it. John, just like, are you in our clan? We're recruiting, by the way, just saying. You know. You should. Impossible jumps, by the way. Oh yeah, since I was talking about that tetrahedron earlier. Oh wait, let me just increase my camera size for this. Okay. So like, look at this, right? So, okay. So like, yeah, I'm good at showing this. Okay. See. So we have a tetrahedron, yeah, and we have to like figure out, like in like this middle. Okay, there's a point in there. It's called the barycenter or the centroid, and like It's the same distance from all 4 of these. There's a point here, by the way. Bad camera quality. Anyway, so the thing was like calculate the fucking degrees between, like, for example, this and this when they like cross this, right? So when A goes to the center and B goes to the center, like what's the angle between them, right? Yeah. Anyway, like visiting like. So I was having fucking autism attack earlier because like no matter which numbers I take, right, to put into the equation, like after I practically fucking developed my own equations because I was too lazy to even go on the internet to look them up, but like I kept on getting 106 degrees or so instead of 109, so I was like pretty fucking sad because like, yeah, sad game of ours. Fuck. Wow, that was a decent run. I got past the easy ship that literally anybody could do in 2 attempts if they practice it. I really just want to like make this more difficult. Like I don't know, I don't like this, like this part, yeah? Like this part's too easy. I don't like it. I really want to replace it with something, but I don't know why. They're seriously just fucking, yeah, okay. Nobody realizing how much effort I put into creating a layout for Silent Lobster, by the way. Thanks guys, it really means a lot to me. I even recreated the Klopstep monsters and everything. I'm gonna nerf that last straight flight someday. By which I mean right now, because I'm too scared of dying to it. Yeah, let's just nerf it. I was originally gonna make it like, well, I was not gonna make it that difficult, but then I was like, hey, let me just make it like super difficult for like that one video, but then I forgot to nerf it back. I was gonna make it this, and I was gonna keep it big. Yeah, there we go. Cool. I think you just dropped through. Oh, cool. That's why that's there. Clearly, that's the reason for the existence of that. Why do you... what? I don't... you know what? I won't even question this game. Well, let me just... boom. Okay, let me just... let me make it 1 times. And let me place it like in the center. Boom. IQ 7000. Let's straight fly auto, bro. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna try to do 63 to 100 again. I'm gonna do it eventually, someday. Someday it's gonna happen. Okay, this is not 63, it's 55, but it's all the same thing anyway. Because the difficult parts of the duel. Well, how did I nerf above 5 to the level? Fuck. nobody even realizing that these duels are practically unnerfed. Not just this one, but this one as well at the very beginning. Like, I'm just doing every single duel in this level. It's like, oh yeah, this is like extremely difficult part, and I'm just like here doing them like every attempt. Nobody like saying anything about it. Like, bro, I'm like sad, bro. I want people to compliment me. Which, I mean, not really, but I'm still gonna complain about it. Maybe a little bit further apart. Hey Joe, I want to call for like half an hour. Alright, next trade I'm doing is either gonna be for a log or a fisherman. So Joe, if you have either one of those, I'd love to take them. Because like, if I upgrade them, I get 600 star points. These jumps are kind of difficult, just saying. Yeah, these jumps are kind of difficult. No. What's the point of having the Twitch channel when I don't stream on Twitch like ever? Except like twice a year when people convince me to stream there. Joe, it's like 20 past like 9. Like, it's not like you have to wake up at 5 AM. Like, I have to wake up at 6 AM and I go to sleep at 10. Like, bro. It's literally called Meteor's Gaming Texture Pack. Literally, that's all you have to search. I actually did that part. I'm so cool, guys. Did it. I just acted a fucking shit part. Guys, I died to a ship part as a 240 Hz player. That means I now have to quit. God damn it. How did I even die in that? Like, I wasn't paying attention to how many times I jumped. That's clearly the reason why I died. Not like I miscounted or anything, you know. Good night, try. I'm gonna die like that. Bet. Alright, let's go. These last couple of games. I'm removing this first spike because it's literally luck based and I don't really like it. This spike is gone, and this is gonna be invisible because it was supposed to be invisible. No, how about you verify Cosmic Cyclone? If you want it so much, go verify it yourself, fucker. Complaining about verifications, like, bro, if you want the level, go verify it. Can I like late time that? No. I thought maybe if I late time it I could like have that as a free timer, but apparently that's not how this works. I doubt that power bomb. There's some timings in the original that are straight up impossible, by which I mean just like this last part is offering perfect timing, so I doubt anybody will actually just bother to verify it. Not even mention the first straight fly, which is frame perfect for like every single click. It's literally the equivalent of doing this ship Grandmaster challenge, like it's slow time speed, so damn dude, you're so funny. I seriously wish I could like move off this screen. Like, why isn't 2.2 out yet? Like, I could like genuinely lock the screen just on this screen when you're like jumping through this corridor. Flip the screen by 180 degrees like whilst nobody's seeing anything, right? And then like continue playing. It's just like it locks on this screen, right? And then it flips by 180 degrees on like after you pass the slow part or like the 2x speed part. That's the wrong thing. I was gonna change chest effects. There you go, oof that sound. Definitely. It sounds like poop, not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't like that sound. I just have SFX on. I mean off. I really dislike the audio in this game. It's annoying. I really just want to get rid of this first jump. It's literally the hardest one of all of them. No man, this level's easier than Acropolis. Yo, bet I can do Acropolis practice on the 10 attempts. I don't know if I can still beat it. I like doubt my own skill in this point. Not good at this game, by the way. Oh yeah, you have. Oh yeah, I forgot you actually have the time down. Fuck, I passed the hardest part and then I died to something like that. God damn it. Let me just practice like this first couple percentage so like I can get 50% and then get up on the level. This is like a billion times easier than I remember it being, but okay. Okay, ball gravity is non-existent. Ball just like teleports down at this point. That's good to know. Ouch, I died. Ouch, I died again. Ouch. Oh no, the 10 attempt practice run. There was a lie. Oh no. It's actually been like 9 attempts. Okay, there we go, 10 attempts. Oh no, it was all a lie. Okay, is that even possible? Okay, this is possible. You just hold there. Okay, sure. Ouch, I died. What the fuck? Oh, I died again. Let's go extremely difficult wave part. Yeah, I got the coin, guys. Oh, fuck. Yeah, let's go. The start of Acropolis is the easiest part, clearly. Didn't you see how I passed it twice in a row? Like, easy demon. Easy demon timings. It was literally the only part I could pass was the first couple of times. Why? to the easy timing. I am severely disappointed in myself. Time to play from the dual though. How did I do this again? It's like, wait, it's 1 time speed. There we go. So it starts right here. Okay. Ouch. Ouch again. Can I like not die this cube for like 2 seconds? If you have all lives, you should probably not be on the internet. Just saying. Well, that was nearly a really good run. I didn't really buff it. I just added a couple of extra spikes. Fuck me. Died. Why do people think string octave parts are different? Like all you have to do is click and the ball changes gravity. Like it's like any ball timing. It's that like the ball has different laws of physics for some reason. Kill-X. I'm gonna give it like 2 attempts and then give up. I'm gonna look at like crazy, let's go. What's this? Kill-X. Haribo Max. This does not like the sound the song I was expecting, so I will now play the level. I know that I didn't play the right version, and I don't care. I'm very aware that I played the wrong version. Okay. So guys, this is a tetrahedron. except it's like kind of fucked up because I just have no artistic capabilities, and drawing is like not something I can do, or like creating it at all. Yeah. So let's suppose this is a tetrahedron that's actually not really a tetrahedron. Okay, I'll just make it because I'm getting annoyed by this. It's like, okay, wait. If it's 4, then this part was a plus 2 square root of 3, so that would be 3.4. So 3.4. Okay, let's say something like that. So it has to have a slope of 3.8. Yeah, I don't know how to make that. Let's just make a triangle like this, and let's say this is the bottom part of a tetrahedron, guys. Okay. So what this means is that all the sides have the same length, because, well, tetrahedrons are built out of equilateral triangles. No idea. I genuinely have no idea what they're called. Okay, so this is the base. Okay, it's really simple to find the point where the middle is. It's like the easiest thing ever, but I spent fucking ever doing it for no reason. Or not where the middle is, where this thing is. Yeah, this thing. I could just call it this thing. Yeah, what are you gonna do about that? I don't even know what this thing's called. Yeah, that seems about right. And then this point's right here, I guess. So this is somewhere about where D would be in this case. This is not supposed to be object. There we go. Okay, so we have this triangle. Okay. Okay, guys. So this point right here is point D, right? So to calculate where exactly point D is, okay, we need this epic. We need to recreate this triangle. Okay. We have to recreate it in this way, because we already know one of the sides, and we also know the other one of the sides. Okay. So for anybody that hasn't been paying attention in class, clearly this is class now, guys. Why is my password so long, and why can't I write it like ever? Okay, anyway. So as I was saying, this is 4. Yeah, that's 4. And this, even though it's like longer, clearly not longer, guys, by the way. This is 2 square root of 3. I don't know how to make the square root, so we're just gonna make this smaller and then hope it works fine. Okay. This part's gonna be 2. Yeah, that's 2. This is gonna be A. This is gonna be nothing. This is gonna be C. And now we want to say, okay, how about we only take this part, right? Or rather, how about we only take C and D, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look from the top of the thing, because this was actually meaningless, and we're gonna say, okay, so this is CD. It looks really weird because it's literally a straight line, but that's because our perspective has changed. Let's change all of this to object. Let's change it all to 1. Paste. Everything's 1 now. Wait, everything's gonna be 1, and then this 1 point is going to be like 2, and 2 is going to be black. Okay, so this is our point D. Yeah, I can get that 1 millionth pixel. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, so that's our point D, right? Okay, so now that we have that, we can create a triangle where, since this is like two-dimensional, right? What we're looking at here is this is going to be our x-axis if we look at it from this direction, and y-axis right here. I'm just going to draw like a line. That's the x-axis. This is the y-axis, right? So since we're looking down on CD, that means we're going to be adding a z-axis, and we don't really need an x-axis because it's going to be the same for C and D, right? So we're gonna change this a little bit by replacing one of the axi. Yeah, that's how I call them. And we're gonna call the, if this is, let me just find it. So this is gonna be D. This is going to be C, and this is what we're gonna call N now. So now we're gonna add this, and this is going to be the y-axis. Yeah, that's y, and that's gonna be the z-axis. Okay, guys. So now we have this thing, this mess. Now we're gonna copy paste this here because this is 4 no matter what, and this is going to be equal to. This is just height, so that doesn't really matter. And we know these angles. This is gonna be 90 degrees. I can't even write degrees. That's cool. 90. This is going to be 60. Why, you may ask? Well, you see, in a tetrahedron, every single angle is 60 degrees. See? So this is going to be 30 because like it's at the bottom and it's pointing at this. Yeah, boom. Anyway, now that we have all of that, we have this epic triangle. So now we can calculate the length of this line, and we can calculate the length of this line to get what the coordinates of D are. Just to clarify, the coordinates of A are 0, 0, 0, and the coordinates of B are going to be 4, 0, 0, because we're going to be fancy and we're going to use 4 as our length of line. That's not even a B. Our C is going to be 2 square root of 3. Why did I, you know what? Yeah, yes, 2 square root of 3 is 0, because it still doesn't have a third axis. And then Z's gonna have a third axis, and the first line is gonna be 2. If you're wondering why it's gonna be 2, it's because like that's how stuff works. Except you all just got pranked. No, you didn't. Well, C and D, you see, are in the center of this, right? So both C and D must have 2 as their primary thing, whilst B, which is on the complete right side, has a thing of 4. This is obviously 0 in this case, so that makes sense, yeah? Anyway, now that we have this thing, we have to calculate the length of this line to get the height of D, and we have to calculate this line to figure out this length, okay? And when we find out this length, we can take away, we can take 2 square root of 3 and take away what we got in this line, okay? Now, because I already know all the answers, by which I mean it just doesn't take like much effort to calculate them. This is 2, and this is square root of 3 divided by 2. And I didn't write one thing, right, did I? 2 square root of 3. For C? Really? Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, now that we have this epic thing, right, and we know this, we can say, oh, okay, so, you know what, I'm gonna learn, I'm just gonna use V, and then like a line up here as a fucking root, because it annoys me that there's no fucking root. Yeah, this looks like a good root. This looks like the best root I've ever seen in my life. This looks fucking cool. Like, it's like anything better I could use. Could I use that? Yeah, dip it. That's not how you're supposed to be turned. You're just gonna be like, not that. No, I don't really care about that. Like that. And then we have this thing. And yeah, you know what, that seems about right. Okay. So we're gonna minimize this. We can't minimize it. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna turn this into 3. And this is gonna be, this is the only part above the thing, but because like I made it so massive, yeah, dude, don't question it, okay? This is fine, guys. This is now our massive, I don't think you're in the right direction, just saying. Anyway, now that we have this amazing thing, this amazing monstrosity that is absolutely unnecessary, and I'm gonna turn it all back because we don't really need this. Okay, I'm just gonna change it all back. That's a lot of undos. I'm just gonna. Oh wait. Okay, so for some reason, all of this is moving some stuff that it shouldn't. Yeah, okay. We just know this is 2 square root of 3 divided by 2. Not divided by 2 in there. There we go. Okay, now that we have this, okay, we know how much the z-axis is for B, but we don't know how much the y-axis is. Okay, guys. So, oh no, we know how much the y-axis is approximately. Okay. So the y-axis is actually 2 times the square root of 3 divided, not divided, minus 2. Yeah, this is our y-axis, okay? Because this point right here from N to C is this line, okay? We actually have to calculate this line to know what the location of our D is. So this is our next point. That is not the right letter, and I'm severely disappointed in my graphing skills. Anyway, and then the last thing we have to add is this thing right here, which I'm just going to copy paste because I'm too lazy to write it, even though I have to write it back. There we go. And let me just, yeah, I'm just going to end it off, okay? Boom. I guess. So now that we have this amazing thing, okay, these are the coordinates of our tetrahedron in 3-dimensional space. Now we have to find, let me just, coordinates of tetrahedron vertici. Yeah, that's how you spell it. I think, obviously, that's clearly how you spell it. So now that we have all of this, we have to calculate the center of gravity, which is also called, what was it called? It was called yeah, I'm just gonna call it center of gravity because I'm too lazy to figure out what it was called because I forgot the word again. Anyways, now that we have this amazing mess, okay, I love how my graphing skills have improved on Geometry Dash. We've really come a far way, guys. Hi guys. So now that we have now we have to now that I have to calculate the center of gravity, okay. I don't know what it's called. Like, it's the center, like, I know it was some weird word. It was centrium, it wasn't centrium, it was like, it was something to do with center, okay? Like, it's the central point in a triangle. Like, to put it more precisely, it's this thing, okay? Like, you know how you have, like how you get, like, 90-degree angle on here, and then it, like, meets up all in one point. Yeah, this is what we're trying to make, except for a tetrahedron. Except this is a tetrahedron, and you're all being pranked because, like, my graphing skills are so bad. You know what? I'll turn it into an actual tetrahedron so you can, like, actually see what the fuck this is. Like, this is something like what the tetrahedron looks like from above. And that actually looks really nice. I'm just gonna move this deep because it's in the way. Boom. Now, just to point to everybody, just to point out everything, this is always going to be 4, okay? Every single line in this thing is 4. It can't be anything else. If one is 4, everything else is 4. Same goes for angles. If one angle is 60, all the other angles are 60, which is reasonable because all angles should be 60 because they're triangles that have the same that have the same length. So obviously everything should be 60 degrees. I won't put all the 60s in because that would be fucking annoying. But let's leave one in, okay? Okay, so now that we have all of that, we can calculate the center of gravity. Center of gravity. Anyway, so what is the center of gravity? Okay, in a tetrahedron. Well, you see, it's a point inside of the tetrahedron. And you may be wondering, oh, but how do we calculate that? Well, it's actually really simple. It's just like alright guys. So yeah, this is like what you actually like write at like the thing. So it's like a big T, or actually it can be a small t, and then you do like a triangle with like 3 lines in it to like put in the like symbol thing. Yeah. Anyway, this now equals. Now be ready guys. This is like an insanely long equation which we will be writing for many minutes. Okay, now that we have all of this, we can start up the next thing, which is going to be the y-axis. 0, 0, 2 square root of 3, 2 square root of 3 minus 2. Amazing. 0 plus 0 plus 2 square root of 3. That's not the 2, just 2 square root of 3 plus... I don't think I can fit that in. I nearly can. Okay, so we're gonna need the bigger line. gonna like, move it all like a little bit more to the center. Yeah, that seems about right. Not a long equation, by the way. It's a pretty short equation in actuality. It just looks really fucking long because, yeah, that's how stuff works. And now for the last one, because it's the z-axis, we won't even write zeros because I'm too lazy, and we're only gonna take this part, which is square root of 3 divided by 2. So square root of 3 divided by 2, and we're gonna divide it by 4. Just like everything else. And this is gonna be the end of our amazing bracket. Yeah, there we go. Alright, amazing. So what does this give us? It gives us, okay, get ready guys. 2. Okay, get ready. We're gonna get more numbers, okay? Square root of 3. Okay, you ready for more? Yeah, minus 1/2. Yeah, guys. I knew you wouldn't be ready for these incredibly big numbers that are ruining your brain, right? Square root of 3 divided by 8. End bracket. So this is where our this thing is. There we go. So this is our center of gravity, guys. So now that we know our center of gravity, we can't really do much with that. We just know what the center of gravity is, right? So now, since we're doing everything in vectors anyway, we're gonna make vectors, and those vectors are gonna connect this point to this point, and this point, and this point, and this point, and they're gonna reconnect, and they're gonna create this fucking disgusting thing. Yeah, I'm not making that. We're gonna end the thing. We got close enough, okay? We got so far that we calculated we calculated the center of gravity. No, we're not doing physics, we're doing standard three-dimensional mathematics, which require vectors. Like, why would physics be the only place where vectors are required? Like, they're literally a mathematical thing. What they're gonna teach you in school is not gonna be even close to what I was about to do. Like what they teach you in vector, like with vectors, is like, oh yeah, how do you multiply a vector? How do you add a scalar to it? How do you remove a scalar from it? How do you add up the vector components? How do you define a vector component?